Today we talk about how to adjust your training after time off. Hello legends and super legends, welcome to Veloharmony. Today's video replaces our standard group ride because last week I had a rest week where even though usually in my rest week I still do a group ride where I just kind of sit in and take it easy where possible, I was very tired when I woke up Friday, hoping to feel better. By late Friday night, I still felt tired, so I just sent a text to Paul letting him know I was gonna not ride on Saturday. So I decided to take off the entire week and just get my body to recuperate from whatever was going on. It wasn't just a training. I had done 3 weeks of specialty training prior to my rest week as the plan called for. And with everything else going on, I was just more fatigued. I think it was due to lack of undisturbed sleep. Had a lot of disturbance to my sleep during the week, so that probably played a factor. But even though I felt better on Sunday, I decided to just rest an extra day. So I just wanted to make this video to let you all know that it's okay to take time off of training without feeling guilty. The challenge is, how do you get back into your program? Well, it depends on what phase you're in. And that's the reason we suggest that everybody get a training plan. If you don't have one, grab one of our plans here. I'll put the link up here. The reason is that if you have a plan, then you don't have to worry about, am I missing out? Am I losing fitness or whatever? Because based on where you are in your plan, if you're in base training, you can just jump right back into it. If you're doing something like you're developing like your sweet spot, a tempo or whatever, you have to be a little more cautious how you get back into it. You may need like an easy ride, then a tempo ride and a sweet spot ride before you get into the heavy effort stuff. Otherwise, it's a shock to the system. So depending on the phase of your training, you can determine how you get back into it. Also, the length of time you're taking off. In this downtime, I'm planning on being off the bike probably about 2 weeks, but not 2 weeks consecutively. So this coming week, I will do some just mild riding, no training per se. I'm just gonna ride because this is summer and this is when we take vacations and it's not a cycling vacation. So I've got another vacation planned the following week. So this week, I'm just gonna ride easily and just whatever feels good and enjoy cycling. No heart rate monitor, no nothing. And I may do a group ride the Saturday coming. It'll depend on how I feel. And if I do, I will be taking it easy. This is what we talk about, that everybody has a different plan in each group ride. So I wanted to make this video to let you know that don't feel guilty when you take time off, either for just rest, after injury, illness, and so forth. What is important is how you get back into it. Don't just jump right back into the hardest efforts, because you need to give your body a chance to adapt. If you've only been off like a few days, yeah, you can get back and say, maybe do a steady ride and a tempo ride and so forth and kick it up. If you've been off, say, 10 days or more, then you need to maybe back up and start at the beginning of that phase in your plan and ease back into it. That's what I think a lot of riders have a challenge with, because if you don't have a plan and you're just riding, or you don't have a coach that you can bounce things off of, it's difficult. And sometimes you end up going to a group ride trying to make moves when you know you've been off for 2 weeks, and it's a shock to the system, and you can do more harm than good to your fitness. So keep that in mind and don't worry about time off. Focus more on how you get back into it, because it's okay to not be married to the bike, so to speak. You should be able to let the bike go for a period of time. I think that's healthy. There are 52 weeks in a year, so a week here and there, it's not going to hurt you. And that's okay, because you can have the best training plan and then life happens. And you have to learn to adapt and be flexible and relax your mind, knowing that you've been training consistently, you have a plan, and then you can pick where you get back into the plan. So those of you who don't have any of our plans or are not signed up for our coaching and you have questions, you can go ahead and either use our cycling consulting or just go ahead and sign up for coaching or one of our plans on the link that I'm going to put up here. And that will give you a better idea, because having a plan eases your mind, because you know where to step off and where to get back in. And if you're not sure, you can bounce it off of your coach or whoever is helping you. So I just wanted to make this video real quickly to let you all know that it's okay to take a day off or a week off or whatever you need, or if you're traveling for work or whatever, and not worry about it. Okay? So to that effect, let nothing stop you from getting your K's in.